You're listening to Coach's Corner right here on AM 1250 Radio. I'm Kevin Geis-Cyber, and today we got a special treat for you. We are joined not by head coach Rich Cousin or assistant coach Paul Dick. Today we are joined here by the captain of the team, Cole Burnett, and also his line mate, Brett Farger. And they're joined here in the studio. They're shaking hands that they're going to be doing this as a team. And you guys have a good weekend, Cole.
Yeah, very good.
It's like a very rare weekend that you guys get a few days off. You guys have been super busy lately playing hockey.
Yeah, it's nice to have a couple days off instead of 3 games in 3 nights. So.
Exactly. So I know you're big into the hunting. Did you get a chance to do that this past weekend?
Yeah, on Saturday I went out, but no luck.
No luck?
No.
Have you had some luck though this year?
No.
Not at all?
I've only went a couple of times.
So would you say that you're not a good hunter, Cole? Or?
I mean, I wouldn't say that, but...
Just bugging. So what do you go hunting for? What kind of stuff do you go for?
Deer mostly, and then earlier in the season I went duck hunting, and later on I'll go coyote hunting.
So what do you enjoy the most?
Coyote hunting.
Why?
I don't know. It's hard. I don't know.
Is it more of a challenge?
No, not really. It's actually a lot easier than deer hunting. You don't really have to... If you see them, you drive up to them and then see if you can sneak up on them or something. It's a lot easier.
Or deer probably, yeah. Well, coyotes are a bit smaller, so you'd think that they'd be a little bit harder, but nonetheless. Farger, are you a hunter yourself here? I know you're from Winnipeg. You're a city slicker. Do you like to go hunting too, or not really?
I've only been hunting once. That was when I was 16. One of the guys on the team when I was on Dauphin, he brought us all out, and I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I thought I was going to be able to shoot something cool like a hawk or an eagle or, like something like sweet like that. But I ended up being a bush puller, whatever you want to call those people that go through the bush and trying to push the deer out. And that was, or was it?
Push bush.
Push bush, that's it, push bush.
I've never heard these terms. I've actually never gone hunting.
Well, that part isn't really fun. You're walking through woods, twigs are flying at you, and you don't know what you're stepping on. I think I fell a couple times, but when you hear that gunshot go off, like I'm from the city, you're not used to hearing guns going off around you, and it just hit the deck. And
unless you're from, no, I'm not going to say Winnipeg, but nonetheless, what's it been like for you, Farger? I know it's been tough. Lots of hockey on the weekends. It's been like 3 days constantly. The MJHL set in a new thing. How is it on you guys as the players?
The new schedule this year seems to be a little hard. There was one weekend, I think, in October where we had 3 weekends in a row where it was 3 games a night. There was one of the trips when we were out to Ocean and Swan and way one weekend. It just took a toll on you.
Well, I can imagine. I know you guys had a ton of injuries a couple weeks ago. You guys are now getting healthy from all that. Could you say that a lot of those injuries were caused per se because you guys are playing so many games back to back to back that guys are maybe not prepping themselves enough and you're getting hamstring pulls and that kind of stuff?
I think that was just really bad timing, just bad luck. It was just coincidentally happened to me those weekends, and the guys that were not hurt definitely got in better shape from it, but it's just unfortunate how the timing went for everything.
Well, we're joined here in studio by Cole Burnett, the captain of the Steinbach Pistons, and also Brett Farger has joined us as well. He's forward, plays alongside Cole Burnett on the top line. And Cole, what's the mood like right now around the dressing room?
I think everybody's excited. We got a couple guys in, and I think everybody's just these 2 practices this week is going to help out and kind of get a feel for the new guys and for them to fit in, and it's. I don't know. It's a new thing, and a couple of the guys that wanted to get traded, they're gone. So it kind of took a toll on the room a bit, but then there's a relief that we got some other guys in.
Coming out about
exactly, yeah.
So I know things haven't been ideal over the last while with injuries and then guys quitting. How are you guys holding together? How are you guys staying positive?
Well, we're coming to the rink. We're still having fun. We're still. We're doing the little things right, and if we come to the rink and we're ready to go, it's every day's a new day, and you just gotta keep being positive and keep trying to better yourself and better to the team.
Just remember, playing in a game you guys love to play. Like today, showed up at the rink and everyone's having fun, joking around. Like you wouldn't know that maybe you guys have been not finding the win column as often as you guys like to, but you guys are still having a great time at the dressing room, at the rink. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
So do you guys do team building events? Have you guys done team building events to kind of grow together as a team chemistry wise?
Yeah, a little bit earlier on we did. We went out just out of town. There's like a pumpkin.
Corn maze type
Corn
thing, yeah.
maze, yeah. And we did that, and it's just been so busy. Wednesday games and weekend games. It's kind of, if we do get a day or maybe a day or two off, it's we want to rest.
Oh yeah, it is busy. Do you guys do stuff as groups beyond the rink, beyond the ice surface?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We all hang out, and usually in the mornings we'll go to the gym, or we go to that hot yoga. And
That's another question. It's how is hot yoga?
It was hot.
Let's get from Brett's perspective here. What's it like going in there? Because I know it is like, I don't know, was it plus 40 in there?
It's like 38 or something. It's definitely probably one of the hardest things I've ever done. Like, I'm not really flexible as a person.
So what's it like being in a room? I guess it's similar to the dressing room in a way. Everyone's just sweating galore, but you guys are doing all sorts of maneuvers, going in weird positions. What was it like the first time you guys were all in there?
It was pretty funny. it was a little weird at first because like she's saying her voice is so like relaxing. She's good at her job and whatnot, but some of the names of the positions, like there was one was like called like a warrior or something, and there was like a.
So you guys must have been cracking jokes.
Oh, no.
But you're supposed to stay calm.
Yeah, you're supposed to stay calm. You're supposed to stay quiet. You're supposed to be totally serious about it. And like the first time we were there, Paul Dick was there with our group, and he was having just as much trouble as we were.
Did Rich join you guys too?
Yeah, he was there, but I missed that one. I would have loved to seen that. Apparently he was sweating pretty good.
Well, that's pretty cool. So I know that you're a mean Madden NHL player. Do you guys get together outside of the rink area to play games? And do you guys have a guy who's like the best?
Oh, all the time. Yeah, we're pretty competitive about that. Not much. It's not so much a Madden. The only other Madden guy was Addy. He left a long time ago, and the team is really into like NHL, and it's pretty. It's like a bragging rights kind of thing. Whoever the best.
So
one is.
who is the best right now in the dressing room?
Oh, probably me.
No. Cole's pointing to himself. Cole, do you have an argument here?
Yeah, there's no question. I'm probably the best one in Manitoba. So.
The best one about it. That's awesome. I love it.
Beat you last time.
No, I don't think so. That was a different guy. No.
Well, I know. As the captain of the team, you have more say over what music plays in your dressing room, and I hear there's a lot of country music being played. Is this true, Cole?
Yeah, big time. Yeah, country guy, and kind of like the oldies too. I like.
So how's that going over with the team?
I don't know. A lot of the young guys, they like rap and I don't know. I don't even understand what half the. All the lyrics are. I don't know. I just kind of shake my head. But if I get a chance to play with the iPod or something, I'm putting on some AC/DC or some country or Kid Rock a bit too.
Same song for the last 2 years.
Nice.
Okay,
So I heard, I heard that there are a few players in the dressing room area that are really into Selena Gomez, and they play Selena Gomez on the stereo. Is this true?
Not when I'm there.
Maybe I'll tip it off. It was Franzik that actually told me that.
Oh, boy.
So I was wondering, do you guys actually play Selena Gomez in the Stuyvesant Pistons dressing room as you guys are getting ready or after a game?
No.
So there you bashed that right there. So maybe we'll have to talk to Matthew after this and see what's up with that. Well, back to hockey-related stuff here. Newly acquired Mark Owen just came in. Last game, you guys played on the weekend, and you guys go way back, Cole. You know Mark from your AAA days. Talk a bit about how you know him and where you played with him in the past.
Yeah, well, even growing up when I was younger, through minor hockey, he was in Carman and I was in Morris, and we're, in the same Pembina Valley region. So we played against each other all through minor hockey, and then. Once we were old enough for AAA, we played 2 years AAA, and throughout the year we played on the same line here or there, and and we became really good friends. And even during the summer, we skate together and do the odd workout together or something. But yeah, we've stayed close, even though he was in Melville. So he's one of my good buddies, and even Brett played with him too in Dauphin too. So it's good that he. Once he comes to the team, he knows some of the guys, and he's comfortable with some of the guys.
So what's it like to have talks of this kind of guy coming in to help out the team?
For myself, I was pretty excited. I knew what he brought, and I knew the intensity he brought, and I was very excited. And I was hoping we were on the same line. And today in practice, we're on the same line, and same with Farg. So we're just trying to connect and try to pinpoint exactly where we're where each other are on the ice.
And talking about being on the same line, you guys have been doing very, very well together recently. Farger, to the point where you're almost getting a goal a game the last couple of games. What's gotten into you? This is something that you're accomplishing something on the standings, or I should say, in the point totals you haven't done in the past years.
I just started hitting the net. I think that's the secret. I had a lot of chances last year scoring. I guess I got too overexcited. I go, I'm going to score, and then I just missed the net, or I don't know. I just seem to be capitalizing on my chances this year.
So what's it like for you to get all the ice time that you have been getting, because now you're on the power play all the time with the top line and you're doing all sorts of stuff. You're out there in the pressure situations to get that key goal. So what's it been like for you to have that part different for you in the game?
I find it really rewarding. Like you're working hard, you're putting out the effort, you're getting results done, and they're rewarding you for what you're doing out there. It's good to notice that the coaching staff has trust me to that kind of level to do those kind of situations and all that. They're giving me the chances, and I'm trying to make best of what I get, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. And we're gonna have some fun now with a few questions. We're gonna ask you guys to kind of give us an inside look at the Steinbach Pistons dressing room. So we're gonna start with you. Who's the team joker? If one guy on your team was like the biggest joker, which guy would stick out?
I would probably nominate Gamblin.
Matt
Gamblin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's usually whatever he says is pretty funny. Whatever he does is.
And who has the weirdest laugh?
Bosk.
Denis Vosk?
He's a little girly, giggly kind of thing.
Denis Vosk. All right, Cole. I'll ask you if you're here. Who has the weirdest pregame ritual? You're like, what is that guy doing?
Ooh.
Or no one.
Actually, you know what? When Gamblin first came, I was doing up my skates and I went and got some sock tape or something, and I looked outside the hallway and he was like shadow boxing. I was like, holy, this guy's for real, you know? And I was like, okay, good to have him on our team instead of the other team.
Does he still do that, or is that just the first time he arrived?
He's done it a couple times, but yeah, the first time he was like, I think it was a preseason game. I'm like, holy smokes, you know, like, what, you know?
Well, I remember he got into a big fight too in one of those games. Who's the messiest guy on your team?
Ooh, what would you say? I don't know.
Everyone's
probably my roommate Justin.
Yeah, Ogier's pretty bad.
Yeah,
Ogier, Justin.
Yeah.
He's the messiest guy
for sure.
Well, who's the cleanest? Who's the clean freak?
Probably Brett Farger. Yeah.
Fargs. He likes to have it all nice and tidy. And here's another one. Does Paul and Rich, do they have any weird, quirky habits that we don't know about, but you guys see on a regular basis?
Rich is his first language is French, right?
Yeah.
So his English is pretty bad sometimes. So sometimes it's really funny to hear what he says.
Because he mixes in his French with his English often?
Oh yeah, it gets really bad sometimes. Or today in practice, for example, we had blue jerseys and orange jerseys, and he told blue on one side and he said yellow on one side. Everyone just kind of got really confused of what he means by yellow jerseys, because there's not a single person out there wearing a yellow jersey.
So why did he say yellow? It's not even French.
I have no idea.
So he's
crazy sometimes.
What about Paul Cole? Paul seems calm and collect all the time. Is there anything quirky that he does on the bench or in the dressing room?
He's always on his cell phone. I noticed that, like, he's always on his phone. I don't know.
So you try to be in mid-conversation, he picks up his phone.
Oh no! Like, he'll be talking to me, he'll start texting, and then and then he'll just I don't know. He's
just a busy guy.
He's a BlackBerry rep, or something.
BlackBerry rep. So Cole, what are your aspirations as you come into a close here in your junior career? What are you looking for as you look to the future?
Obviously a championship would be nice. And I just want to finish my career on a good note, and have fun along the way. That's the biggest thing. If you're not having fun, why even be there? So it's just trying to have fun, and obviously winning a championship, or that's the biggest thing. Winning a championship would be a great highlight to end the career.
And Farger, looking over to you still have a year left before you're in Cole's situation. So what are your goals to close out this season, but also next year as you move forward?
Well, just like Cole, obviously the big thing is you want to get a championship ring on your finger by the end of your career. It's always like a great accomplishment. Like, I know a couple of the Portage guys have 2 rings already and stuff like that, and it would just be great to have just one kind of thing. For this year, I think our main focus is getting to the playoffs, and it'll be a huge disappointment if you don't get there, kind of thing. I know we're not doing so well right now, but there's still I think like over 40 games left or so, and we just got to make best of what we have left and get down to the grind and start winning games and start playing division games. Our division is very strong. Like we have Winkler, Blues, and obviously the Saints are still a good team. And who's the other team that's up there right now? Portage. Portage. I'm still thinking they're over the other division. We just got to show up every night and play against those teams and win those games that are more important than the Sherwood right now. So you win your division is how you're going to get good in playoffs.
No, totally. And you guys are still points away from Selkirk and stuff. It's just we got to try to get back together. And some finally feels like we're getting healthy again, which is big, and getting in some reinforcements. I know you guys have a new goalie. Is his name Rakachi?
Yeah.
I think he's coming. Was he at practice today?
Yeah, he was, yeah.
All right, cool. So then he'll be out there hopefully in Wednesday's game when you guys face off against Portage again. One more question here before we wrap up today's thing. Out of all the young guys, because we've got quite a few on our team, who do you think has the most potential?
Ooh, that's a tough question. I'm gonna say Bosk. He's unreal fast. He's crazy fast. I couldn't believe it when he first came, and and if he's still got a lot of time to understand the game and understand the ice and understand other players, and he's got tons of time, and he's give him, even after this year, give him, next year he's going to be a great player. All the
best. So coming up this Wednesday, you guys have a home game. It's right here in Steinbach at the TG Smith Center. 7:30's puck drop, and we're going to close it off here with Fargo. What do you guys need to do? What do you guys need to do to get back into the win column, and how are you guys prepping for that?
It's against Portage. You got to really show up against them. If you take one shift off or if you take a period off, they're really going to capitalize on that. Like they're a very good team. Like their power play is great. Their penalty kill is great. We just got to work them kind of thing. We got to outplay their best players. Like they have a really good depth of core kind of thing.
So that's this upcoming Wednesday. You can come check out Cole, Brett. They'll be skating alongside, I'm assuming, Owen on the top line. And so you guys can come out, buy your tickets, and support the Steinbach Pistons. We're going to wrap up Coach's Corner here right away.